everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to put underglaze decals on a pot that you made. So this is another pottery video, I guess. It's a little bit different from some of my other videos, but I just thought I would do this. So yeah, I guess let's just get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about are the actual decals and where you get them, how you get them, everything like that. So these are my decals. I only ordered a few because I just wanted to test some out. But yeah, these are from Sandboa, but it's from ChinaClayArt.com. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name. It's from ChinaClayArt.com, and so far they've worked out really well. Of course, you could get them off of different places and stuff, but I just like these. I haven't really tried anywhere else. These are just, I've only tried the Sandboa ones from China Clay Art. Sorry, I get these names mixed up. But yeah, so far they've worked great, so I recommend getting them from here. You can also get overlays decals and a bunch of other stuff. But I got, these ones are like, I used a lot of these, so sorry. But I got some nice roses, because I wanted to try out some different colors and stuff. But the rest of them are black. I got this really pretty, just nice design. And it comes, the decals come in this like folder thing, if you guys can see. And it comes just in a little package about as big as this. And then I got some cherry blossoms, which I'm really excited to use. And I also have this like old-fashioned, really pretty one. So yeah, these are all the different ones I have. I got them in, I think it's like 9 by, I don't know. But I got them in the smallest size possible because I was just trying these out. But you guys can get them in a bigger size if you know you really like this one decal and you want to use it a lot. And they'll come in like a big roll, I think. But yeah, I just got all pretty small sizes because I didn't know if I would actually end up liking them. But yeah, these have worked out great for me, so I would definitely recommend getting your decals from China Clay Art and Sandboa because they just work really well and they're super affordable. All of these were in like the $2 range. Maybe one of them was like $1.60, I think. But they're all like $1 to $3 for this size, so very affordable. And shipping is only like $5, and you can pay extra $8. But shipping was only $5 for me, so that was really great. But yeah, that's all the decals that I got. So now I'll get on to showing you guys how to use them. So I think I'm going to be using these nice cherry blossoms. I just love how cherry blossoms look. I've always wanted to use cherry blossoms in my art and stuff. So I just decided I would use cherry blossoms for the pot that I'm going to be using this on. And I'm going to be showing you guys the pot that I'm going to be using it on, or bowl, I guess. I already trimmed it, and I have not, here I'll just show you guys first. I can open this. So this is the bowl. It's like a, I think six pound bowl. So yeah, it's pretty big, but this is what I'm going to be putting the decals on, and as you guys can see, it's still leather hard. I recommend doing it on leather hard clay, but some people, and most people actually do it on bisqueware, but I've never done that, so you guys can totally try it out. But I've heard that if you do it on like bisqueware, it's a lot harder to get off, obviously, because it's bisqueware and stuff is hard to get off because it's a glaze. Basically, it's underglaze. That's what it is. It's an underglaze decal. So it's hard to get off from what I've heard. But if you do it on leather hard clay, you can always just like take a sponge to it if you really don't like how it came out. But you don't get that many tries, especially with like the cherry blossoms. I want to use all of these, and I don't want to have to, you know, throw it away. Like if I put it on and I don't like it, then you're wasting one of them. I don't want to waste any of them. But yeah, this is the bowl that I'm putting it on. It has like cool 2-rim things. Not 2 rims, I mean it has like different little details in here. But yeah, this is just what I'm going to be putting it on. I can show you guys what I've already put something on. So this is a bottle that I made a while back, and I just decided I would try out the roses on these. So you can see there's just like a big rose here, and then all along the bottom I just did like little roses. Just, I don't know, I thought it'd be a cute little old-fashioned kind of bottle. This is still bone dry. I just need to put it in the bisque kiln and then of course glaze it. But yeah, that is that. And whoa, my hair. What is going on? Okay. Yeah, I'll just show you guys. I don't know how I'm gonna lay these out or anything, but I guess I'll just figure that out next. So first I'm just going to be cutting out this. It's literally just paper. Like it's just, I mean it's very thin, fine paper. It's like that, I don't know, what's that paper called? I forget what it's called, but it's like a really thin paper, so be careful not to get it wet or anything, because that could, you know, mess up your decals. And so I'm just going to be cutting this out. Does not have to look good or anything, because as you can see here, this doesn't look good. It's just like a random, I just cut around it, just making sure not to cut any part of it off, which I kind of accidentally did right here. But you don't have to like go in all detailed and stuff. I just did it randomly. I just cut wherever. Just don't cut off anything important. But so now here's the hard part. You have to, I'm gonna cut all of these out and place them in my bowl just to see like roughly how I want them, because I don't know, I have no idea what my vision is yet for this, but I'm just going to cut stuff out and hopefully it looks good. It might not look good, but hopefully it does. Okay, so I just put my bowl on my wheel. I know it's messy. Don't mind the trimmings, but one thing I want to say is that you have, this is the side with the actual underglaze on it because it's darker. This is the side that's just paper, and you can see through it because it's super thin paper. But basically what I want to say is if you lay them out like this with the dark side forward to get a look of how you want it to be, just know that it's going to come out opposite when you flip it over like that. It's opposite of that basically. I just want to point that out because just in case no one knew about that, I don't know. But yeah, I'm still not sure of how I want this to look, but all I know is that I really like the placement of this, and then after that I'll figure something out. But yeah, the first one I'm going to do is just this one because I just really like the placement of it, and then figure it out from there. So yeah, let's go show you how to do that. So the first thing that you're going to do is just get a sponge, preferably a clean one, but you guys know it's hard to keep everything clean, so mine's kind of dirty, but this is like the cleanest one I have, so we're going to make it work. And then we're going to get a bucket of water. It doesn't matter if it's warm or cold. Mine's cold because it's been sitting here for a little bit. And mine has a little bit of clay in it, and that's okay. I mean, clear would be like better, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter because, yeah, it just doesn't really matter. But we're going to be dipping our sponge in the water. Sorry you guys can't see the water, but I think you get it. But try and squeeze out like as much of the water as possible because the sponge will stay damp, but you don't want it like soaking wet. And then we're going to get our piece. Let me try and show this to you. There we go. So, you have it in the place that you like. Okay, and I just got it wet, so now it's gonna stay there forever. So, now what you're gonna do is just okay, so in the instructions it says to get a brush and like brush it on, but that will cause it to kind of get a smeared look. So I just get a sponge and just dab it on. It might take longer than if you have a brush, but I prefer it to look good and take a little bit longer than it being super fast and not actually looking very good. And yeah, so you just basically just get it wet, and you can tell the parts that are wet and the parts that are dry because it turns the paper a darker color, you know. But let me try and get it closer. So I just kind of like dab it. You can do it on either side. Just make sure not to brush because that can cause it to, you know, get all smeared, and it just doesn't look professional. It doesn't look good. Even if you're not, like, I don't sell any of my stuff, but I still want it to look nice. But yeah, you just want to get it pretty good in there. And I think my sponge was a little bit too dry, so you can keep a little bit more water in it than I did, but it doesn't really matter. If you have too little water, then you just have to keep refilling your sponge. But if you have too much water, then it can get runny and smeary and not look very nice. So I really just spend, you know, a good amount of time, like 2 or 3 minutes, just making sure that I get every single thing, because I don't want any of it to come out bad or anything. So I just try and get it to look all nice, and I think that should be good. Just like that. Maybe I'll fix up the sides a little bit. Just like that. And now you can just try and take it off with your, oh, that worked. Okay, so now you just peel it off carefully, and you just pray that everything looks good. There we go. No smears, no nothing. The one thing that I still, oh yeah, and now that you have this, you can just crinkle it up. So yeah, I'm really happy with the positioning or placement of that. Oops. There's stuff in there. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy with the positioning of this, and now I just need to place everything else, which is hard because you don't want to mess anything up, but I have to figure out where everything should go. So I have my placement of everything. You can't really see it, but now that I have my placements, I'm just going to start with the one in the center. That one seems like it should be the easiest. So we're getting our sponge again. There we go. Just dabbing it. Just making it look pretty. There you go. And then once it's all wet around the edges, you know that it's in place and it won't move, so you can be a little bit more rough. Like at the beginning, you want to just make sure you don't move it on accident or anything, but once it's all wet, it's sticking to the clay, and you don't have to be as careful, but still be careful, of course. So you just kind of find a corner and just brush it up, and then peel it off again. This is just such a scary moment. There we go. We've got 2 down. Yeah, I like that placement. Okay. It's always so scary to see the end and like decide if you actually like it. Now, do I like the spot? Yeah, okay. Okay. There we go. So now it's in place. You can't do anything about it. You can't make any last minute decisions, changes. And I just do this. And it's hard when I'm holding it because my hand is shaking and stuff, but okay, what I've noticed. Oh, I did that backwards. Wow, I'm such... Did I really? I did. No, okay, so I just put this on backwards, so that's, I guess, learning lesson for you. Don't do what I just did. I just put this decal on. Did I put it on backwards? I think I did. Guys, I don't know. I think I did because it's getting all over my sponge, so yeah, this is why it's good not to do it on Bisqueware. Well, you know, it's working out well, actually. Maybe I'll just leave it on and see what happens. I'll just try. Probably won't end up looking good, but yeah, so pro tip for you guys, don't put it on backwards or else this will happen to you. No, that looks awful. I'm not doing that. Yeah, okay. Wasted. Don't do what I did. Okay. Well, yeah, so you can see that looks awful. Awful. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, I actually really liked that one. But I guess that didn't work out. So now we gotta try and get that off, which I think it'll be easy because, I don't know, it just seems like it should be fine because the underglaze side actually didn't even touch the pot, so I think it should be fine. But I just need to keep a towel with me over here because I keep getting my hands wet from the sponge. Okay. So like I was telling you, always lay it out. Oh, that's so easy to come off. Okay, I got so worried at first. But what I was telling you guys before this, always set it up with the underglaze side down so that you don't do what I just did. And so that you can see what it'll actually look like when you're done. But this was really easy to take off. You can't even really tell it was there, but all you do is just get a damp sponge, just brush it back and forth. I've actually never made that awful mistake before, so yeah, don't do that. Learning lesson for you guys. Let me see, there we go. There. Okay, underglaze is all gone, and now we'll just do the next one, even though, I don't know. I messed up, you guys, I did. The glazed side is down this time, not up. And you just put your sponge on it. You can also make your own underglaze decals. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but it seems really easy from the videos I've watched. Like, I think you just print out a picture and put underglaze on it. I'm not sure. But if you don't want to buy these already made ones and you think it would be cool to make your own, you can definitely try that. I mean, I've never tried it. I got the tab. Now it's just, oh no, it's working. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So I have all the big ones that I want on the inside. I think, yeah, I like how that looks. Yeah, this is how it looks. See, you can kind of see like the line where the paper was like around it, but once it dries it kind of goes away because this one also had it, but now you can't really see it. So yeah, that is that. outside I'm just leaving plain because I think it will be cool to have like just plain and then a beautiful blossoming bowl. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get rid of some of the paper marks. It's not really going away, but yeah, that's how you make and use decals. I guess not make, that's how you put on and use underglaze decals on leather hard clay. Sorry, I forgot about that. Or leather clay. It's not, yeah, it's leather hard, okay. Yeah, leather hard clay. It works best for me on leather hard clay. You guys can use Bisqueware. Yeah, that's the only other thing I've heard of. And of course, overglazed decals are different from underglaze ones, so this is just a tutorial on underglaze decals, not overglazed decals. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and learned some helpful tips and tricks, and if you didn't know how to put on underglaze decals at all, hopefully this helped you guys out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye!